Max Holden, thanks so much for joining us. Max, first and foremost, I wanted to have a chat with you about your form this year. You've been in exceptional form, 200s, 250s, over 500 runs already, and we're only at the end of April.
No, thanks, Vetch. Yeah, felt good sort of in pre-season and over the winter. So yeah, it'd been nice to sort of transfer a bit of form into the summer. Obviously, well aware it's only early days in the season, so yeah, really determined to string a full season together. So yeah, just focus on the next game, but of course, pleased to have contributed a little bit so far this year, and hopefully continue it for the next few games.
This, of course, backs up a real stellar year for you last year when you finished as the club's leading run scorer in our Division 2 Championship side. Just fell short of 1,000 runs last year. You must be delighted to have strung kind of two consecutive good years together at this stage.
Yeah, no, I've been pleased. I think I struggled for a few years there in terms of a bit of the adaptation between red and white ball. So yeah, I found the consistency quite hard to come by. Yeah, so pleased for the last couple of years to show a bit more of that consistency, and like I said, well aware that cricket's a funny game, and you can't sort of mess around with form or anything too much. You've got to keep doing the good little things that make players successful. So yeah, just focused on the next game, but of course, pleased to have contributed over the last couple of years.
It's funny, isn't it, Max? Your career's kind of gone in fits and starts. You mentioned obviously some frustrations with finding that levels of consistency, but you started out very much with comparisons being made to Andrew Strauss when you were England under-19s captain in red ball cricket. Kind of made a name for yourself in the first 11 here with that. Then you kind of carved yourself a bit of a role in white ball cricket. Is there a preferred format for you, or do you very much see yourself as a multi-format player?
Yeah, no, I love all formats really. I don't have a preference or anything like that. I think, I guess early on in my career I was fortunate to get some good opportunities in the red ball stuff, but I was always determined not to sort of be pigeonholed into that, and wanted to be someone who could be successful for the club across all formats really. So of course that brings its own challenges, and I've had some ups and downs, trying to get that balance right. But hopefully now with a bit more experience, I've found a little more consistency across both formats really. So trying to stick to my process and keep going.
Your exploits in white ball cricket for Middlesex obviously have seen you now being picked up by some of the biggest franchises around the world. You had a fantastic winter over with Vipers where you enjoyed some success. You've got to work with some fantastic coaches, Simon Katic, Neil McKenzie to name but two. Those guys must be teaching you a huge amount to your game.
Yeah, of course. I think that's one of the benefits of franchise cricket is you get to play with some great players from around the world and pick their brains, and also work with some fantastic coaches really. So that's been something I've been lucky to do over the last couple of years, and of course try and pick their brains as much as I can in the few weeks I'm there, and then bring that back to Middlesex, to our guys and our coaches. So it's really good sort of to get that level of experience, and be able to work with some great names and great people who been able to give me plenty of time and access to their expertise. So it's been really good, and hopefully get the chance to do it again.
There was a really nice article on Cricinfo about you last week, which mentioned the fact that a couple of key England selectors had mentioned your name. The likes of Luke Wright, the likes of Rob Key mentioning you in England conversations can't be any bad thing, can it?
No, well, of course it's flattering, but I'm not someone who sort of reads into that or thinks about that too much. I think, like I said, being a bit older now and realising, cricket's a funny game, and if you start to get too far ahead of yourself, things become unstuck. So just trying to literally focus on the next game, and score as many runs as I can for Middlesex. That's all I want to be thinking about now, and that's the main thing. Focus on that Kent game, and get as many runs as I can.
One person you mentioned in that Cricinfo article I referred to was Rory Coates, who's obviously the club coach here at Middlesex. Rory's someone you've kind of worked alongside throughout your entire career. How special is it, and how important is it for you to have someone like Rory who knows your game inside out as you do, and he can kind of assist with any tweaks and slight amendments you might need to make? Yeah,
no, it's massive for me. I remember the first time I walked in the indoor school at Finchley as an 11-year-old. He was the man running the session. So now to have him with me all the way through my career so far, and now being in the dressing room with the first team with me is something I'm incredibly happy to have and lucky to have. So he's someone, if I'm in good form, bad form, I always want to go back to him, and to be able to get access to him every day, and even when I'm away, he's on the end of the phone to be able to bounce ideas around is something I'm incredibly grateful for, to have him. And he's a fantastic guy to work with, and lucky to have had him for the last 15 years or so. I'm not sure he'd say the same sometimes when I'm peppering him for stuff, really lucky to have him, and he's had a massive impact on my career. for sure.
Last one, Max, on those England aspirations. Obviously, you've enjoyed opportunities with England under-19s as the captain. You've been on Lions tours as well. Your own aspirations in terms of England, I guess it's a case of getting your head down, keep doing what you're doing for Middlesex, and then if you keep doing that, it's pretty inevitable that you might make that pathway step up.
Well, yeah, I think like I said, the focus is just got to be on doing as well as I can for Middlesex. I think every player should always be dreaming and aspiring to play as high level as they can. I think that's something we've got here. I'm sure everyone has aspirations to keep moving their career forward, but I think we've got to be focused on doing the best we can for Middlesex and getting us back into Div 1 and doing well in white ball cricket as well. So I think that's my sole focus at the moment, and that's all I'm sort of thinking about and talking about.
Max, good to hear. Thanks for joining us and all the best of luck.
Cheers, Patch.